everyone, to our active participants, supportive attendees, and knowledge seekers. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. Though we are in different parts of the world, this activity unites us all with the same goal of learning together. Feed your skills, innovate, inspire, impact. Welcome to Institute of Global Professionals. I'm your host for the evening, Lursha L. Pelaez from New Era University, Quezon City, Philippines. Be one of the change that embraces the new modalities of learning. Brought to you by IGP. We believe that power is gained by sharing knowledge while embracing the chances of this learning. Each time, you can like and comment in our webinar. Don't forget to tag and share with your friends and community. We are hoping that all of you will be associated with IGP as a global member. Please continue being with us in all the webinars. Check in on the IGP page, recommend IGP, and mention your friends. Before we start our program, let us learn more about IGP. IGP is an institution of global professionals which serves student and community resource, provides holistic social work and education to create a proficient generation. Our mission is to empower people and enhance effective training and consultation all over the world. We organize our webinar, training, offline and online courses by best and trained speakers, coaches to create a best learning platform for all of you. We expect that all of the webinars help you in your professional growth, and we wish that you will stay with us in this long journey. Let me remind you again to please share, tag, and comment because your encouragement helps us to do better to provide quality service to all of you. For the certificate, please enroll with the link Enroll Now, eduigp.com, courses, and the topic for tonight. This is the same link that can be used for certification. After the live program and during the live program, the code will be shared to you. To catch your attention, please join with us. Please keep yourself posted with all the official Facebook page, group, and YouTube channel. ISO verified e-certificate will be provided to all the active participants. Don't forget, we will share the code later for the certification process, so please stay with us. Let's enjoy this moment and thank you all for gracing this wonderful opportunity so we can all learn together. We are very honored to welcome you in this marvelous event. Let us welcome the IGP 152 webinar with the topic Community Engagement and Empowerment. It is our privilege to welcome our speaker for today. Our first speaker is one of the youngest speaker in IGP, but don't underestimate the age because she has an impressive background that we will look forward to when she speak in front of us. She is the founder of Bella Love Foundation. She is an inspiring young leader, singer, pianist, master of ceremony, diving, model, and humanitarian leader. She is a young global change maker. You want to know her hobbies? She go around the Vietnam, introduce places she visited so that people will get to know more about the culture of Vietnam, a country which she always in love with, and place where she call it home to help in cleaning the environment and helping the less fortunate, like clearing rubbish under the sea and visiting of pagoda to perform and to do charity work. Her vision is to appreciate the things in life and be generous in heart. Her biggest dream is to be able to support and help the talented kids to participate in different value training programs, and thus working very hard to be able to visit pagodas, to do charity work, and to donate as well. She has been doing this when she was still young, as it will help her to live with fulfilling and meaningful life. She believed perseverance is the key to accomplish goals and achieve the dream in every aspect of life. I know everyone is excited to meet this young lady. Her achievements over the years: 2015, youngest contestant of Ted Sai Gone School to win silver piano solo medal at the third Asian Music Festival in Singapore. 2016, won the silver medal in piano duet with older brother Kwang Dung, bronze medal for singing and accompaniment of the fourth Asian Art Festival. 2017, one of the youngest students ever in Vietnam to be invited to join the summer study abroad program at the Academy of the World renowned pianist Adam Gyoji in Hungary. 2018, invited to perform with international pianist Adam Georgi on the Steinway Spyro, one of the piano lines considered as a revolution of Steinway and Sauce brand. At the age of 10, she received the title of Princess Best Performance, Child Achievement of the Year 2018, and Prince and Princess International 2018 in Thailand, together with her older brother Kwang Dung in the Princess and Prince World Competition. 2019 was her best year because she was regarded as one of the top talented kids in Vietnam and was confirmed Miss Charm during the competition at the Little Miss Universe 2019. 2019, she's also the outstanding academic achievement to enter Singapore public school after competing with more than 2,000 students around the world who are also taking the exams. Year 2019 was also her best year as she won a bronze medal in BJJ competition in Singapore. We're not yet in 2021, but we have the 2020. She was honored to be the Galaxy of Star Young Ambassadors from Lonely or Ladies of All Nations. Her mission is to continue to empower a generation of young leaders and promote positive change. She is the Galaxy of Stars, and Galaxy of Stars partnered with other organizations to develop opportunities for young people to grow into young, responsible leaders. And their goal is to care about the future. Wow. So, Ma'am Bella Vu, or you will be surprised with her characteristic because she really looks so young, but she is already proved that age doesn't matter when we accept responsibility, because your power will prove your will is your power, and she's already a responsible young leader. Without further ado, let us welcome Bella Vu from Vietnam.
Hello everyone. I am
Oh,
Bella. I'm 13 years old and I am from Vietnam.
from Vietnam. I will not announce my age because we will just be excited to listen from you. So, Bella, let's get started.
Okay.
While we're waiting for Bella to present her screen, please don't forget to tag and share with your friends and community this live video so we are all engaged with one learning. Yay, ready. Bella is ready.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Bella. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Vietnam. Currently, I am a model, a singer, a pianist, and a diver. And this is my picture. I'm very honored to be here today. I would like to say thank you to Miss Carolyn and Miss Han for always supporting me. Today, I want to share about the situation in Vietnam and what I have done in this breakout pandemic. As everyone knows, the current COVID-19 epidemic is breakout in many countries around the world, and so is Vietnam. Vietnam has been to three outbreaks and we have handled it very well and received a lot of praise from the world. But this time, Vietnam has an outbreak with an extremely dangerous strain, which is the Delta strain. Currently, the population in Vietnam is more than 98 millions of people, and we just have about 17.6 millions of vaccine. We are lack and have limit type of vaccine, so like some of the people are not confident to take it. We did get help from many countries, but it is not enough and it is too little to compare with our population. This virus is spreading too fast and many people were infected. So the concentrate isolation area is not enough place to contain those quarantine people. So my government made use of the kindergarten to become a quarantine centers. In some of the
Bella,
lockdown, yes.
I'm sorry, but we would like to check your presentation again. Oh, that's sometimes it becomes black. That's why we cannot see
Oh,
your entire presentation. But right now we can see your presentation. All right, you can
okay.
proceed. Oh, it's black again.
Wait, it is like something happened to it. 1 minute, please.
I think you will just continue pressing or clicking so it will be shown to everyone. I think because sometimes when
Okay.
you're stop clicking, it becomes black. But right now we can see the entire screen.
Oh yeah,
Thank
but it's
you.
like my presentation is like a picture, so when I speak, it just off because it's just staying the same, and when I switch to the next slide, it will come up again, and then I talk about that. Okay, so can
Oh,
I
all right,
continue?
all right, all right. Thank you. You can now proceed.
Okay. Okay, I will continue. In some of the lockdown places in Vietnam, there when the people should stay in their house and should not be communicate with anyone, and yet they are still moving around and chatting with each other in the lockdown place, and it make that place is very hard to control and many people were infected. There are also many high school students riding motorbike from Ho Chi Minh back to their hometown when he was locked down, and they say the reason why they are going back to their hometown is because if they stay in Ho Chi Minh they can't survive because they have no money, so they have to go back to their hometown. But in my opinion, they never think that when they go back to their hometown, the virus can continue to spread extremely fast to the people there as well. Because many provinces here are not well developed, so their knowledge to prevent COVID-19 is not very well educated. And because they are not aware of how dangerous this Delta strain is, and they just take it as a normal flu, and that's why the virus spread very fast and become another big wave here. For the past few months, my government has issued an order that each company should have limit staff in the office. We are not allowed to dine
Um,
out. Most of the unessential shops are closed. Then about 3 weeks ago, the government has ordered that we have to stay in our house. It's just like lockdown, and we only be allowed to go out to buy food twice a week. And during this epidemic days, the doctor, the nurse, the volunteers, the militaries, and the security force in my country work hard for the people. They leave everything behind to serve the country. I'm proud of my country, where many heroes silently sacrificed for the country, where the people love each other. There's one person I'm quite close to, which is a designer for the beauty queen and the celebrity. And this is the designer. This is the picture of me and him before the epidemic, and this is after. He has put off his entire career and signed up to volunteers on the front line of the fight against the epidemic, which means that he can become F-Zero at any time. Although I'm still young, but I'm always desire to devote myself when the country needs. and I'm ready to support the poor during this stressful pandemic. I'm proud of myself because at least I have made a small contribution during this epidemic season, and I would like to share with everyone now. It is about 1 month ago when everything is still not so bad. Some of the places are locked down, and the rest is just like social distancing. And because of that, a lot of people don't have job. So many family do not have enough money to hoard food at home. So my family come up with an idea to be able to support the neediest family in my area. To make it possible, we have to apply the permit from the ward. And in addition, my parents also call on all employees in the company to contribute 1 day of salary to the Bella Love Foundation. At first, the Bella Love Foundation is a volunteer project that my family and I implement with the desire accompany for the people in Lisong after the big storm and had destroyed everything. And this is the photo. Here, this is me. Um, and this is what we have done, and we use all the money in the fund to buy necessary food. In this, the new one, this one is in Ho Chi Minh City when everyone is the family don't have enough money to hoard food at home. So we have doing this, and I also contribute a lot of my effort inside. We have used all the money in the fund to buy the necessary food and transport it to the warehouse and divide it into parts so we can distribute it to those in need. And to avoid unexpected situation, we have asked the ward for help and print more than 1,000 receipts. And the ward have identified those people that is very poor and really need help. Before the food distribution day, the company staff and I put all the food in bag divided to make it easier to distribute. And to protect ourselves and the community, we have to put on medical protective suits. And to limit the spread, on each coupon there is a time to receive for each batch. Each time frame we have the next batch to receive, and each batch will have about 50 people. But we are also quite lucky because that day wasn't too hot in the middle of the summer. And there was about 8 to 10 volunteers from the side of the world who came down to support us. We started from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. After completion, the warehouse has been sprayed with disinfection for safety, and I have a short video and hope you enjoy it. Yes, and that is the end of the video. And in the upcoming project, Bella Love Foundation will support the education fund for five disadvantaged children to continue their study until 12th grade For those who have lost a parent or both during this pandemic, I will ask permission from my mother. I auction the set of pearls that my mother gave me. It's called the Lucky Journey. This this is my mother bought it to support Miss Universe Vietnam her year in a project to establish a book library for children in the mountain. Maybe it's thanks to the lucky number of the lucky journal that I won the Miss Charm award in Little Miss Universe contest 2019. I hope that we'll overcome this pandemic together and everyone can return as their normal life before. I would like to say thank you to everyone for always supporting me. Thank you very much.
Hi, Bella. I'm sorry a while ago we keep on asking you because we wanted to see the screen also. But you already shared all of the details of your topic. So, uh, how young did you start with your foundation?
The foundation is start in 2020. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
first project for it is for to help the people in Lisong, Iceland, one part of Vietnam, because in that place have a very big storm and it destroyed some of the house and the people and like is very poor and don't have enough money like just to send the child to the school. So we decided to pick some of them to support them to build a new house and also help them in support them for the life.
wow. Thank you, Bella, for proving to us that even though you're still young, if we have the goal of helping each other, we can be totally community engaged with each other. So thank you because you've shown us that even though you're still young, you will be a responsible leader. There's some comments here from Miss Marisa Gumabong. You're an amazing, wonderful young lady, Miss Bella.
Thank
Even though
you.
you're still young, I can call you mom because you prove to us that you can educate us, the people older than you, because you develop this opportunity to grow into a young responsible leader. So thank you for caring about the community, and thank you for giving us value that able to contribute meaningfully to those activities that you develop in your country. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Once again, let us give a virtual round of applause to Miss Bella Vu, a young, talented, responsible leader from Vietnam. We'll see each other later for the question and answer portion. Before we continue, we would like to remind everyone to please tag, share with your friends and community this live video so we can be totally engaged. As our topic is community engagement and empowerment, and we can gain power by sharing knowledge. Now, let us welcome the second speaker. She is a woman of substance, a corporate leader, visionary and motivational speaker, innovator, humanitarian philanthropist, entrepreneur, and educator. Born in India and raised as a global citizen, lived, studied, and worked globally. She has master degrees in information technology, and work experience from different continents. She lived and worked in Asia, US, UK, Europe, consulting for global firms. She has been exposed to different cultures and environments, and it never ceases to intrigue her how much we can continue to learn. She is a senior manager and innovation leader in financial firms based in London, an executive member of Bihari Pravasi Association. She is a global advisory board member and India chair of LONI, or Ladies of All Nations International. She is a UK chairperson of Rakshak Promoting Jute Products. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Ma'am Kalpana Kundan from India. Hi, Mom. Nice to meet you. Hi, Mom. We can't hear you.
Hello, thank you. Thank you
Oh,
so much for your one. I'm totally humbled to be here. Thank you, Assistant Makaka, and thanking for the Institute of Global Professional and you for your warm welcome. It's really feeling blessed to be part of this wonderful program you guys are are organizing. Myself, Kalpana Kundan. By profession, I'm IT professional and currently director of my company is Janit Forward, Path to Abundance. And I'm a social entrepreneur helping the women empowerment through entrepreneurship. I'm a India Chair and Global Advisory Board for Luani, Lady of All Nation International, and also the Rakshak Foundation. We promote the jute and the prisoner women, and by selling the product, I closely work with the AC Direct Survival, organize the fashion show to help them. As a technical person, I always work on project how the technology can help the people. So during that project, we are upcoming project is for the blind people. We are trying to develop a device who can help the blind people live to day-to-day life. And so the topic today, I'm going to talk about the women empowerment through entrepreneurship. I'm the fond believer of the women is already empowered. There's no need to empower them. They are all already empowered because the women giving the birth, how painful, and then decide to give the birth to second child. Trust me, is the women don't need empower. They already empowered already. I'm firm believer of that. But so my project, I always do the women empowerment through entrepreneurship. So I encourage them to do the the business because my belief is all the good people come together and help each other and give back to the society because we already doing day-to-day life out we are taking care of our family but the time the corona taught us the very big lesson and that time the society as a whole help each other such a way with the hand to hand to the government to help save the people. So during the internship, my upcoming project is I'm working currently is a science of emotion. That's my part of research and power of emotion. Because whatever we do, either business, our job, in day-to-day life, emotional well-being is very very important and directly connected to the mental well-being. Being to be an entrepreneur, the financial setup and infrastructure we spend a lot of time on that but trust me, the mental preparation is most important, and 80 to 90% once we are mentally prepared, we just need 20% of that, and that is taken care. So mental preparation is very important because the people was working closely with most of our housewives and the people who have came to the abroad and left their job back in India and because of the baby they are not in connect with the job and their career long time and now they want to come back to the business and I'm helping them. So our project we organize the business seminars and giving the platform where we bring the investor, we been training people, they train them and they start the business. And later on, the same lady who started their business now coming forward to help somebody else. So this is a main project currently I'm working on, and through this Lady of All Nation International, and I have no word to thank Sister Makaka who has created a wonderful platform, and we connected so many hundred women from the 100 countries, and we come together and help each other. So during this one, the mental preparation I talk about, see whenever whatever the field you start a business or your career, any change in your life, a big decision, you have to think like you have to start the journey. The first step is very very important, and for that you don't have to be all signal to be green. We have to start the journey. Sometimes the signal will yellow, you have to go slow. in red, stop for some time, and then start again. And that preparation is very, very important because the whole world believe you. If you're not believing yourself, trust me, it cannot be done. And it's other way down, your whole world not believe you and you're believing you can do it. Trust me, it will happen. So mental preparation is very important, and that's topic today I'm sharing the power of a spoken word. That plays a vital role in our life. Check your vocabularies, what kind of vocabulary we are using. These vocabularies is directly impacting to our life because the way our brain work is like a is picture. So when you say something, brain will create the picture. Like suppose I'm telling you, don't close your eyes and think about the green apple. Don't think about the green apple, but you still think about the green apple because the way brain work is in a form of picture. So power of a spoken word is very, very important. Please bring and keep the words very carefully. Suppose I'm giving you one example. I never use the problem. Long time back, I removed this from my direct dictionary. Use the challenge instead of problem. Trust me, it will not change the meaning of the sentence, but it give you the very great psychological strength. I'm giving a scenario. Suppose you have line in front of you and you are bare in hand. Yes, you have a problem. Suppose you have the line in front of you. Hey, you have AK-47 with you. You just have a challenge. So this small word is telling you the problem you have the resource bigger than the problem you're facing. That's kind of the psychological effect a small word can do. So please watch your vocabularies very carefully. Also surround with the good people because the all the books and all the literature will tell you. They always say surround with good people, good company, because how it impact. Suppose we are sitting in a rose garden without doing anything, we'll start smelling like a rose. Same way, suppose we are not in right place, then of course it will impact. We like it or not, that's our surrounding always impact. Choose the good company. It's not like that we don't have you know um, just to avoid and discreet to judge people. No, just surround yourself or with the good people and on the person you want to be. There's a role model and think what quality they do have and read their story. Trust me, when you read their story, everybody went through the challenges which you are going to face as a young entrepreneur, new entrepreneur. So those stories, their life stories will help you in a different way. When you go through their story, there's nothing in them which is different from us. That the Almighty has created each one of us. Same wisdom had created you, me, and whole world. So everybody, we have to find our weaknesses, our strength, work on your strength, work on to how to get rid of your weakness. So those story will really help you. So the first thing, yes, use the you know very watch your words you're speaking, and then you find the surround with the people you want to be in the right read that what kind of business you're doing. Read the book because the social media like our subject today, community engagement. So I see the social media is doing a great job as community engagement. Today you want some information from any part of the world and you can just have to write in and you are there. It's connecting the people from one end to other end so many ways during our project and our events. We are connecting with so many people in so many different way, and sometimes I thought it's like unbelievable because people 2 days back we don't know how to find somebody in Canada, and some third person was needed that, and that way we're helping during the pandemic. We got so many help from different parts of the world because of the social media. Use the social media for how to get more information about your product, how to sell, how do I sell this one in my community, my country, and other country. The social media is a great platform for the entrepreneur, to reach out to the more and more customer. Third thing, as a part of the mental preparation, the failure, deal with your failure. So see the whatever you do, none of the things is like against you. Suppose might be the outcome is not in your favor, but teaching and learning result not in your favor, but the outcome will always be in your favor. You will learn, the real thing. Trust me that the learning coming from the experience, is more greater than the from the book and the institute will teach you. So I will encourage all the women, whatever you dream to the business, do some research and reach out to me through the Luani. I'm always there to help you guys. And we have a team of the investor who can help you in a project. I have the people who can help you to build your, ideas in and in project in different way. They can discuss in the brainstorming and start the business, because after that mental preparation done, and trust me, there's a lot of funds available for the good project, and trust yourself, and then start the first journey. And also I work with those people, as I mentioned, as a Raksha Foundation with the prisoner girls back in India, and they are developing the jute product at first. I'm selling in the, all over the world, especially in Europe and UK, and whatever the profits are coming is going back to them. So that way, we are empowering those lady, because the society, whatever the thing we do, once someone in a prison, society is not accepting back that easily, and the major challenge that they're facing is that not getting the job. So that way we are helping them, so that Raksha Foundation is especially helping the prisoners and youth product together. So I will request all of you to help these people, and anybody's in want to connect and help on this project, please feel free to reach out to me through Loani. I'm a India chair for Loani, so Sister Makaka is a point of contact. You can reach out to her and I can help whatever way I can. And then, as I mentioned, I always organized a fashion show to help the AC Direct survival. And currently, there's one lady need a second round of operation, and I'm raising fund for her. So for that, I'm organizing the fashion show in coming month in May of 2021. So these are the project I'm doing, and the as told emotional science of emotion and mental well-being is totally connected. And during the pandemic, what you felt, a lot of people got depressed sitting at home because there's no one to talk. So we need more and more platform like this where people can come talk to each other, share their pain, share their problems, and get the solution. So the community engagement through social media isn't faster, and is great way to help each other as a whatever way we can give back to the society, we can do that. So that with that I'm done. And any question, please feel free to contact me through the Loani, Lady of All Nation International. And thank you so much for creating this wonderful platform and inviting me. And thanks again, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Kalpana Kundan. Thank you for sharing with us the importance of community engagement and empowerment. We realize that it is very essential, especially that we are preparing with the response of COVID-19 pandemic. So it is not always the government officials or the health sector to provide us with responses and support, but sometimes it should came from our heart. So we should, it's our social obligation to trust and to establish a good relationship with each other by supporting the different community that will empower the people. So it's very essential. We realize that we must recognize the
That's
barriers,
true.
social isolation, and of course, we should understand the balance between the community, the government, and the people itself. So thank you so much, Ma'am Kalpana Kundan from India.
Thank you.
We
Thank
will
you.
see each other for the question and answer session later after the quiz competition. Once again, let
Sure.
us give a virtual round of applause to Mom Kalpana from India. And now we will proceed with our next speaker. I hope that everyone is alive and well. From Ashley Blossom, very inspiring. That's nice. And from LC, thank you so much, Ma'am Kalpana. And thank you all for all your messages. We are reading your messages. So while we're watching together, please don't forget to tag and share. Thank you also, Ma'am Julie T. Valencia from New Era University. And now we will proceed with our next speaker. She is a global award winning change maker, insurance consultant, a social entrepreneur, a healthy living and change enthusiast, a seasoned counselor, and a health coach. She is passionate about transforming lives with special focus on women's health through healthy living and medical interventions. She leads the fourth most nonprofit organization in Africa that promotes and advocates thyroid health and other related invisible illnesses and supports patients. She is poised to empower people to live a wholesome and fulfilled life. She is the founder of Thyroid Awareness and Support Initiative. She is also a thyroid disease survivor. She is an active member of LONI and has received many international awards. A countless women and others have benefited from the supports rendered by her organization. She has moral support and medical interventions. Without further ado, it is our honor to welcome Ma'am Iroma of Ortube from Nigeria.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Good
Mom.
to
Nice to
see
see you.
you. Hi. Good to see you.
To see
Thank
you,
you
Mom.
so much. Thank you so much for honoring me with this invitation. This is what I like doing, and this is what I like. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I think, Mom, there's a little bit struggling with the audio.
Okay, let me increase the audio. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Mom. I'm also
So,
waiting.
thank you. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Mom. Clear. Yes, Mom.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me. I want to appreciate Dr. Caroline for pushing me forward to these programs, making me to shift every other thing to come and do what I love doing. And I also appreciate the Global Institute of Professionals for giving me this opportunity to make a change, to make a difference. Thank you so much. So, today I was invited to come and speak about community engagement and empowerment. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. My name is Iroma Ofotube. I am a thyroid survivor, and just like my profile has said, that's all about me and more. So today, without much ado, I'm going to talk about empowerment and community engagement and empowerment, which is basically what I do to impact life in our different communities in Nigeria. Because society is about the people. Community can be a family, it can be a school, it can be anything. It's just a group of people. Let me share my screen.
All right, Mom. We will be waiting for the screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Not yet, Mom. Oh, that's it. Then
Okay, can
maybe.
you see it?
Yes, Mom. We can see your presentation.
Okay, thank you. All right, a community is a unit with
Ma'am,
commonality.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you make it bigger? Can you present it with your entire screen?
Okay. Can you see it now? Is that okay?
Yeah, ma'am, can you please click the view or the slideshow and then from beginning so it will be bigger?
Slideshow.
The beside on the top button, there's beside the animation. Maybe we can click the slideshow and then from beginning. Ma'am, beside the file, so we can see it bigger. But we can see one the different slides, but we wanted to see one slide each time. Um, the home, ma'am, and then oh, Sir
Ma'am,
Koshik.
ma'am, click on F5 on your keyboard. Click, click F5.
F5. Okay.
Oh, from the keyboard. Oh,
Okay.
sorry, it's fast. Thank you, Sir Koshik, for helping. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
You're a
thank you
good
so
listener.
much. So, a community is a social unit with commonalities such as norms, religion, values, customs, or identity. Communities may share a sense of place situated in a given geographical area or in virtual. Can you hear me?
Ma'am, you're loud and
Can you
clear.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, a community is a unified body of individuals, the people with common interests living in a particular area. Broadly, community can also be geographical, biological, professional, academic. Then we ask ourselves, where do we see this community? Community could be a group of people. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me well? Oh.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right, community could be a group of people biologically related or not. There can be a group of people geographically settling in a particular area or a group of professional colleagues that maintain a particular community or academic community. So, what we are talking about today is how to engage them in solving issues that concern them. When you look at there are different types of community. Community can be rural community. As regards the subject of today, we are going to be dealing on social communities. It can be rural community, it can be urban community, it can be the rural community is located in the villages, in the locals where you meet local people. Then urban communities and suburban communities, which is partially rural and partially urban. All these communities, they have one problem or the other to be solved. So when you talk about the community, it's just about people and working for people and also working with people. Then community engagement, when you look at the diagram, you can see community engagement, you can see participation in a very big font, then decision, you see needs, you see concerns, you see services, aspirations, planning, public. So community engagement refers to community involvement in decision making and in design, governance, and delivery of initiatives which aim to address wider social determinants of that particular community. Health, example, like what we do in my organization, we concentrate, we are focused on and health inequalities, because we also work to achieve the sustainable development goals, which is focused on goal 3, health and well-being, we are looking at the fact that every human being is, has the right to enjoy optimal health and also reduce inequality, which is goal 10. Then community engagement involves interaction between identified groups of people, involves processes that are linked to problem solving or decision making, where community input is used to make better decisions. That is to tell us that before you make an impact in a community, you have to engage them in participation in solving a problem concerning that community. And that is what we do in Nigeria. I want to use Africa as, a Nigeria that is united in certain areas, but we are diversified. This community engagement is very, very important, very, very vital anytime we want to do any community outreach. So as we go further, when you look at all this, I said linking the term community to engagement serves to broaden the scope of shifting the focus from individual to the collective with associated implications for inclusiveness. It's just all about to ensure consideration is given to the diversity that exists within a community. A community, they have differences, they have norms, they have values. So the hallmark of community engagement is, is a mutual participation of the agency and the community. When you look at this picture, you will see our work in a particular local government where we had to involve the community in solving a problem that we have identified in their particular geographical area. So when the person holding microphone is the local government chairman with other community people around. So we have to talk to the locals, telling them what we are there for, engaging them the way, reaching them on one-on-one, engaging them to understand that we are not coming to harm them, but to bring solution to their communities. Then, during the program, engagement is a stark demonstration of synergy for impactful mission and purposeful achievement. That is to tell you that you cannot achieve your aim, your goals in a particular community that you are committed to make impact without involving them in decision making, in choosing what is right for them, in even calling them in to volunteer and make it more impactful and purposeful. You can see us giving them free screening on the left video. And at the end of the day, with all our projects in that community, we were able to involve them and we came out with a fantastic result in that community. That to the extent that they did not allow us to go because we fully included everybody and in different capacity to make sure that our program in that place, the project was a successful one. Then the next slide is rules and steps taken towards a strategic community engagement. First of all, you have to identify a problem in a community that will bring change. I want to tell you about a community that we went to. We advocate for, we promote thyroid health, which is very, very, very uncommon, as in the awareness is very, very low in Nigeria, whereas it's killing many women because it's a gender-specific disease, and it has rendered many women, subjected them to undue stigma and infertility, barrenness, and other associated societal stigma. So when we go to a community, a community that has that scourge of thyroid disease, we first of all, when we identify that community, we set goals. Then we do a background check and survey on the target community, their do's and don'ts, because in Nigeria here, we consider a lot of things. We have diversity of cultures, of religion, of tribes, of races, languages. So we do a lot of background survey on the target community. Then stakeholders engagement. There are some communities that have traditional rulers, they have sub leaders. So for you to be able to penetrate that community, you have to, as the cult, you have to, follow the target community as their culture portends. So you have to call the stakeholder, no matter the context, whether it's in the urban area, whether you want to meet a professional community, whether you want to meet a school community, you have to get them engaged, tell them what you're there for, and bring them into the project to be able to take the decision, explain to them that this project, this is what it is. So a particular village we went, that thyroid disease, because of the goiter, the community, once in a while, they will bring out a woman that has a goiter and begin to stone that woman, and in the name that because of superstitions that are associated with the disease, they stone the woman and tell the woman that they label the woman with so many things. The stigma is out of this world. They call the woman a witch, that the woman is practicing witchcraft. So in that case, what we do is, first of all, meet the traditional rulers, explaining to them our mission and explaining to them first why they will not do that again, why they should not do it again. That particular disease is a normal disease that has come upon some. We try to demystify the superstitions and the myth, and also change the narratives. And gradually we are doing it through these steps I am mentioning now. Then identify the strengths and the weaknesses of the target community. Where do they have healthcare centers? What kind of medical professionals do they have there? How you're going to engage them in bringing solution to that community. Then research to understand the societal beliefs, norms, socioeconomic and sociocultural practices of a target community, depending on where you're going. When you want to engage a community, it's not just what you just badge on them. You have to take some fundamental steps to be able to come down to their level and give them that sense of belonging, bring them in decision makings. At the end of the day, you will build volunteers out of them, and they will thank you for doing that. All the different age groups have to be included. The old and the young, the youth, everybody, because they are going to come in and work. They are the people that will give you an insight and a whole picture, a true picture of what the community stands for traditionally, culturally, language. It is from the community. If you don't understand their language, you engage them to come in to help you achieve the mission you came. Then you make your budget based on the scope of the work you want to do. Then endorse the core principles of integrity, including inclusion, deliberation, and influence in community engagement. Then there are some principles. You need to have integrity. You have to open up to them. Once you open up to a community, they will love you. They will work with you. There's a particular community we went to create awareness. So we had a wrong signal that very community, that there are a lot of hoodlums. Is a suburban community, that those hoodlums will distort our activity because it was an awareness walk. So what we did was to come in and tell them, open up to the community through the grassroots leaders to meet those people. At the end of the day, we included those people that said that they are hoodlums, they will distort our work and everything. They ended up being the people that guided us left and right from where we started the work, the awareness work, to where we ended. They were even asking for more. So we need to include them when there is an opportunity for a diverse range of values and perspectives to be freely and fairly expressed and heard. Deliberation, when there is sufficient and credible information for dialogue, choice, and decision. We have to deliberate very well to be able to work in unison. Then influence, when people have input in designing how they participate, when policies and services reflect their involvement, and when their impact is apparent. There is no way you can engage a community in to participate in a problem. I'm talking about Nigerian context and Africa at large, respecting their cultures, respecting their personalities, coming down to their level. At times, the recent one I did was I had to take their own type of wear their own type of cultural wear for them to accept me and accept what I was supposed to do in their community. Then empowerment. Empowerment is just a process of supporting another person or persons to discover and claim personal power. It's about ways of working and supporting someone that means they can take control and responsibility of their lives. Empowerment is the degree of autonomy and self-determination in people and in communities. This enables them to represent their interests in a responsible and self-determined way. So empowerment is about, all of them are development, personal development and community development, because you need to empower. Before you start your project, you have to empower people. The vision, the purpose is to empower people, whether socially, in knowledge, in so many ways, for them to be able to know what they're supposed to know. It could be awareness, to empower them with what they're supposed to know, so that they will be able to stand on their own and stand for what they believe without anybody pushing them, and even empowering them economically to be able to be self-independent and financially independent. That is a general knowledge. Then community empowerment refers to the process of enabling communities to increase control over their lives. It's just about bringing change. Empowerment and engagement, they are linked together. It's about bringing a change, to change narratives of what was happening in the society, in the community, to bringing them to another level of awareness, of knowing that they can improve. They should know this, instead of what they to these virgin stereotypes and disorganized, and bring up something more meaningful that will help the community to be better than what they used to be, to bring out a better version of the community or people. That is what I term empowerment. Then types of empowerment can be social empowerment, which we are talking about now. You talk about how to build people to know what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do. We talk about gender. We talk about, bringing some things like water, like introducing what the community has been solving a problem for them. So should let them know that the life they are living is not measuring up with the present world, that they can live a better life. Then educational empowerment is impacting knowledge. They are all intertwined. Awareness, health awareness, awareness in various ways is all encompassing. That is educational, teaching them what they should know about their health, especially people that, and even not only the victims, but people around. Then economic empowerment, which is how to create wealth and make people to participate in the financial leverage on on what they have to become independent. Then political empowerment is just involvement of these people that are marginalized, these people that are underserved, these people that are oppressed, bringing them in, building them, and bringing them decisions concerning them. Psychological empowerment is about giving emotional and mental support to people, especially those people that have gone through a lot of abuses and so many traumas. Even when we talk about health, thyroid disease is something that it has to start with emotional support, before you go into, because before the person realizes what is wrong with her, the person must have gone through the abuses, verbal abuses, emotional abuses, and stigma, societal stigma, and everything. So you have to start building that person, empowering the person, bringing up the person's self-esteem, for that person to know that what she is suffering is not a death sentence, that is something you can survive and still live your life, be a better version of yourself. Because what we do, we don't just support patients, we also empower them. These different types of empowerment, we infuse it in our empowerment, because when you get that person educationally to know, impact the knowledge, at the end of the day, when the person must have survived this, because in the course of that illness, the person must have suffered a lot of things. And like me, let me use myself as an example. When I was going through this trauma of thyroid disease, I switched off life because I didn't see anybody that was to talk to me until I met a doctor that gave me a solution. So this is exactly what an average woman or a human being that is suffering from an invisible illness suffers. Psychologically and mentally, the person is down. So you have to, first of all, begin to identify the area. You will, first of all, start your empowerment on that person. Then when the person, I lost my job because at a stage I couldn't do anything and I had already built my career to a certain height. But because of the illness, I was not able to continue. So I went back at the background of life. I secluded myself. So being that I had come out of that, I know exactly what an average person that is suffering from an invisible disease is going through. So we start from this emotional support to medical support to educational empowerment. Then get that person. At the end of the day, when the person must have survived it, we now empower the person economically to be able to be independent and be better. Just like me, I am better than what I used to be, because what came to break me ended up making me stronger. So 5 steps of empowerment models. You identify, like I've already infused it in what I said before. You identify what the problem, the person, where you can come in to empower the person. Then define that as you are doing it, you be able to interview the person and identify the areas of weaknesses that you can come in to help the person, whether it's economically, whether it's medically, whether it's psychologically or mentally. Then you set your goals, what you want to achieve in that particular setting, the target you are working on. Then implement interventions, begin to implement. Let there be action. You take action in whatever you want to do concerning the person. Then at the end of the day, you monitor and evaluate how that person or that community or those set of group of people you are evaluating are doing. Then at the end of the day, you reward all the efforts. You can reward effort by praising that person, encourage that person. Oh, you're taking your drugs very well, you are doing very well, oh, this and that. And you can even gift that person to be able to encourage them, because most of the time the person is already depressed. So you really have to work to empower that person. I am talking about health. Then this goes that no empowerment, that is, I'm trying to talk about the link between empowerment and engagement. Before empowerment, you talk about empowerment, someone has to empower. I mean, you talk about the engagement, there has to be a participation for empowerment. Empowerment is not just about one person, it is some people that, or another person that you want to empower, trying to explain to them that they need to be into practice, represent themselves and come out better. Community engagement represents action or being an action, such as a decision-making process. It can be in a politically involving in decision-making policy formulation, and other things, then empowerment represents sharing control, the entitlement and ability to participate, to influence decision on the allocation of resources, which you can see in diverse contexts and settings. So, in conclusion, I will end this with this quotation that you're seeing on the screen. I myself said that liberation exists where communities are holistically empowered, which means everybody gets involved in empowerment. And as we're sitting down here, we don't know it all in one way or the other. We are all, we are all open for empowerment and engagement in issues concerning us. And from Helen Keller, I say alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. Just like we are doing now, learning and relearning and unlearning. This is coming from Helen Keller. Then Margaret J. Whitley says that there is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about. This is what our watchword, because when you get a community or some group of people to know exactly that there is a problem existing, and together we can solve it and make life better and leave the world better than we met it. Then in conclusion, what we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains and is immortal. Albert Pike. So we should always there to look around us, look for a problem. When I had the issue of thyroid disease, I never had it I never planned to survive it and begin to use myself to save others. And as we are now 3 years in Nigeria and in Africa, we more than 50 communities have benefited in one way through our medical missions, free drugs, outreaches, enlightenment and sensitization, and free surgical outreach. We have so many of them that are beneficiaries today. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. I am not telling you that this journey has been so good. It has been so rosy. There are hiccups there, but I want to appreciate our global president, Professor Caroline Makaka. She has been a great inspiration. And we also are open for strategic collaboration in any part of the world. We are ready to take the awareness to anywhere, because thyroid disease is very, very common and is eating down on our women. So many women are suffering from one form of invisible disease or the other. So a lot of awareness is needed all over the world. They are very, very common, but there are few people that are talking about it, and we are open for collaborations and partnerships to take it to any part of the world. We have the courage to do that, and we are not relenting in doing it as long as we are bringing change. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
And we are really thankful to Mom, because just a moment that you speak with us, you already change how we perceive things. Even though this year brought us to an unknown battle, I realized, or I guess we realized, that if we work on this together, it will unite us all with survival instinct, to be positive, and to give great influence with each other. So, ma'am, before we before we end this part, I would like to check how we will pronounce your name.
Iroma, Iroma, say it.
Irooma. Because
Iroma
of Fortube. Is that
of
how will I pronounce
Fortune.
it? Of
Yes,
Yes. Thank you, ma'am, because we are really grateful. That's why I'm really proud to call your name. So, Ma'am Irooma of Fortube, is that how I pronounce your name? Thank you for
yes,
giving us the power of speaking, power of encouragement, that I would like to highlight the one that you said, no empowerment without engagement, because living in this world is not a self basis survival. We will survive if we work hand in hand. That's how
Yes.
community works. That's how. And we
Yes.
you endorse as the community engagement that we should be engaged with integrity, inclusion, so we should be open with the opportunity to do our social obligation with other people, so we will be more empowered with community influence if we live with good standards of helping each other without asking any return. And mom, thank you for showing us how brave you are for being a survival mom. So I guess after you speak with us, we will have the courage already to face whatever challenges that we might experience while we're still
Yes.
living in this world. So once again, we are really thankful being with you, Mom Iroma of Ortube.
Thank you.
See you later. Question and answer.
Thank
All right, so we are really empowered with words from all the three speakers. Now let's empower our mind by competing with a quiz. So everyone, let's have the time for quiz competition. Oh, sorry. I've been talking a lot, but I'm unmuted. Sorry, all right. So thank you for the active participants. We already have 64 participants in our quiz competition brought to you by Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you so much. Ameline Katubay, Ma'am Ameline Katubay, Dennis Achuela. I hope that Ma'am Bibet Achuela will join with you too. Edward D. Awas Jr., Ginalyn Villar Resurrection, Rowena Ariaso, Kai Moy Nyunt, Neil Celestino Lial, Rafaela Arlene Gupit. Oh, I'd love to call all your names because we have already 103 participants for the IGP quiz. Dennis Ginto Cerso, Jeffrey, Jocelyn Avila, Janice Gachin, Maria Dolores Caperal, Marcheri Argalion. Wow, 130. Everyone, let's empower our mind. Let us join the quiz competition. I tried joining the quiz last webinar, but sad to say, I think from 27. So I'm 27. So let's try and try. Let's just enjoy the quiz. Catherine Agisanda Capanada, Mylene Sanchez, Rosalind Navarro, Bless Palma, Ida Yambao, Ana Ferrobichek, Marvi Sarnares, Cecil Shoko, Poljan and Gracia, Jeffrey Sayak, Poljan, Melanie Alejandro, 144 participants. That's nice. Loretta, so here it is. I think it's time for us to start. First question. The definition of community is that which is common, places where we live and places that we socialize. I hope everyone can get the correct answer. 50% answered places that we socialize. What's the correct places where we live? That which is common is the correct answer. Congratulations for the 6%. The other participants, it's all right. Through community empowerment, we aim to form environments that promote every child's intellectual development, spiritual development, and holistic development. What's your answer? Some of you are answering in the comment section. Melanie, letter B. Oh, the correct answer is holistic development. 81% got it correct. Congratulations, Joel Bernasor, for being the top. Joining a community service and organization on a school campus is a form of civic engagement. True or false? Is it a form of civic engagement? 97% got it correct. Thank you. The correct answer is true. Some of you are answering in the chat box. Most of you got it. Next, during Community Engagement Day, OWLS will be able to work within a team structure. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? What's your answer? 92% answered. Wow, that's correct. Congratulations also from our participant in the comment, Ma'am Julie Tiberio Valencia, Ma'am Marisa Gumabong, Ma'am Paula Joy Gonzalez. Ma'am Iroma Ofertube, only the participants, I guess, can join with the quiz competition. For the next question, the family and community engagement system ensures that school and families engage in a two-way communication. Is it true or false? I'd love to read all the answers from the comment for those who did not join in the Slido. Congratulations, 94% who answered correct is true. Joel Bernasor, congratulations. Empowerment can be best described as access to a control over individuals and communities and increasing the strength of individuals and communities. What's your answer? Thank you all for those who's answering in the comment section. Josephine Tocaldo, Jeremy Castillo, Melanie Broquesa, Ryan Lipardo Repaño, Dolores Duncil, Maria Teresa Yambao. So 90% got it correct. So empowerment can increase the strength of individuals and communities. Next question. A key principle of community development is stress management, self-regulation, sustainability, and social support. What's your answer? Many answered social support, but the correct answer is sustainability. Congratulations for those who answered it correct. Next, a key principle of community development is empowerment, social justice, or motivation. What's your answer? This is our 8th question. The key principle of community development is social justice. Congratulations for the 6%. The others, it's all right. Wow, Jeffrey Salem, you made it to the top. 9 question. A key principle of community development is empowerment, addressing disadvantage, and motivation. What's your answer? 62% answered empowerment. Oh, the key principle is addressing this advantage. Ginalyn Villar resurrection. And for our last question, develop shared understanding of and commitment to mission, vision, and core values within the school and the community. Is it ethics and professional norms, mission, vision, and core values, and community of care and support for students? What's your answer? 17% chose ethics. The correct answer is mission, vision, and core values. Congratulations for the 44%. And let us give a virtual round of applause to Ma'am Ginalyn Villar Resurrection. Congratulations for being on the top. But of course, congratulations to the top 10 quiz competition winners brought to you by Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you all for feeding your skills. Thank you. And the top 5, Celsius Watchon, Lazel Gabaldon, and our first is Ginaline Resurrection. Congratulations to all the active participants. So all the top 10 quiz competition winners will receive their certificate. Oh, so these are the changes. So the first, sir, is all right. So I guess you will just receive your certificate when you completed this quiz. Sarah Gurung says congratulations to the top 10. And of course, congratulations to all of you for feeding and empowering your skills this day. Rachel Molanida Cardenas, yay at last top 5 quiz competition. We're happy for you, Rachel Molanida Cardenas. So while we are waiting, everyone, you can type your question in the comment section below. While we are waiting for the question and answer, please prepare your questions and type it in the comment section below. And now we're back with the Institute of Global Professionals, Feed Your Skills, Innovate, Inspire, and Impact. And these three speakers that we have right now really made an impact in our lives. So let us start with the first question. For Miss Bella, why is it important for the youth like you, especially the students, to participate in community service? Why do you want to volunteer with the youths? Why youth service?
So thank you for the question. In my opinion, like all the student like same age as me should have like a contribute in the community service or like any like charity work because as for me, I have a lot of friends that same like me is the talent in Vietnam. So like when we are like if we try first then we can inspire everyone to join and then it will like support us more and then we have a lot of people to support us and we will not be alone and we can do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bella, for answering the question for Manolita Ramas Oligo. And you can type all your questions and don't forget to type for out to all our speakers. As we know, civil organizations play key role in enhancing community engagement and empowerment. However, at most times we witness how civil organizations lack adequate funds and resources. How will we empower such organizations in the first place? What are your practical solutions? Maybe we can start with Ma'am Iroma of Ortigue. How do we
Okay.
empower these organizations?
Well, I will use my own organizations. We are still trying to match up there. We have not yet arrived. Presently, we also don't have any international funding. But what we do is to do, you have to start from where you are. The worst thing that can happen to any civil or society organization is not doing something at all. When you have a passion, you have a vision, you have a mission. When there is a will, there is a way. Make sure you get proper knowledge of what you want to do. That's where you will be propelled. When you want to choose your board of trustees, I don't know how they do it in other countries. Make sure you choose the same people that have the kind of passion you have towards what you want to do. Those people can also sacrifice their resources to you as a seed. Then you start doing something in your own little way. The moment you start doing something and look at what we are doing now, someone can hear you and decide to partner with you because you are doing something. The worst thing is not doing anything at all. So you have to start from somewhere, even from your community. When they see what you're doing, from people around you, like in my organization, we have a very strong social media, and your integrity counts. Transparency, accountability. When you are doing something that involves the civil society, you have to be very, very transparent. Make every achievement open for people to see, celebrate your achievements. That way, somebody gradually, you will grow to the level where people will come to embrace your passion and funds will start coming. It doesn't start in a day. You have to start from somewhere and don't be discouraged. Make sure the people that are working with you are the same people that share the same passion and interest with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom, for the wonderful answer. And next, we have Mom Kalpana Kundan. What can you say about how will we empower these organizations?
I agree with the sister just said because we have to, reach out to the people of same mindset and do the good work. So initially, the first step where you're doing, you have to take a step, step and start with a couple of, your close friends and circle who know you, believe you, and then you start doing the good work. It will reach out to people, use the social media, connect with the, single same mindset of people, and trust me, it will reach out to the right person. And also don't underestimate the individual capacity, because there's a lot of people, they are willing to contribute, and they're with, they just want to find the right organization, right kind of people, and used in a, mm, in a right way, and this what they, practice what they preach, because that's what during the pandemic I encountered a lot of people, the newcomers, and I underestimated my couple of friends, and they came forward to help, to serve in there's so many ways. So also there are a couple of organization can help you, because every big organization, there are a couple of
I'm sorry, Mom. All right, I think Mom Kalpana has an audio problem and technical issues. How about our young leader here, Bella Vu? What can you say about this question? What is your answer about this?
In my opinion, I think to empower such a organization, we have to show them like what we want to do and what do we want to achieve, and then like we have to find. In my option, I
yes,
will find a partner or like someone that we can really trust in to be our start or a great platform and will help us to support us, because like some people it's not like really when they agree to help you, they in their heart they didn't want really want to help you, but like they just like okay. So I think we have to find a person that who we can really trust in to be our start, and then we can call on some more people. Thank you.
Wow. So I think Mom Iroma, the one that you said, don't be discouraged or your will is your power. It applies to our young leader here. Miss
Yes,
Wu, the way she speaks and the way she answered. So,
yes,
your will is your power. So let us never be discouraged if things can
yes,
go rough.
yes. My own organization, when we started supporting people, we went to the community. By the time the people saw what were the outcome of what we were doing, they started coming out to support us. Then we started helping one person with goiter surgery. Immediately the public saw it and saw the results, because people are looking for results. Once they see results, when you are making
yes,
impact, always focus on the results. When people see the results, they will believe you and they would like to partner with you. That's just it.
Yes, absolutely
Today,
correct.
we have over 60 people we have helped with free surgical outreach. Last March, we did 27 surgeries in 4 days. And so those beneficiaries did not pay a dime. People came out once I published them on social media and other handles. People came up and asked, "How do I help? How do I support these people that want to do this?" Yeah,
Absolutely.
credibility matters a lot, and integrity, it matters a lot. Yeah.
Yes, very well said, Mom. So thank you for your answers, Mom Irooma, Mom Kalpana, and Miss Bella. And for Mom Kalpana Kundan, this is for you. Community service is an unpaid service for the benefit and betterment of marginalized community. How do you engage communities who marginalize survivors because they value their reputation over the life of the abuse, so they choose to keep quiet out of fear? Ma'am Kalpana Kundan?
yes. There is a very this is a very good question because on the work I'm doing, mostly work is carried out because of they want to hide their identity and help in the background. So that is very important individually because such a we have to be very careful during the help do are doing the damaging any kind of serving the organization especially me, I'm a big believer of help the people and leave them to talk about so that's first priority because I do the assessment and talking to them in person and how what is the way we can help them. And sometimes they want the help, especially in domestic violence. It's very difficult to help them because your person is living with them and they can, watching the way. So sometimes we can figure out the nearby, shop. There is some symbol, some letter we are using. She need help. So suppose, some red star, it means she's not good. So those kind of, the background work we are doing, and we have a very close team working closely and do the awareness of how can we can help and without damaging in any way and take care of their safety, their emotional mental well-being. Some of the cases back in India with a couple of people we helped along with a friend, the rape rape victims. So the once you're helping them, same time you have to hide their identity, otherwise the society they're not accepting the way it was before. So it's very crucial to understand their emotional level and mental what kind of way we want to help. And most of the time money, yes, they need a financial help, but the moral support and mental support is very important. So team support is very powerful. It's a small tool, and I will encourage everyone. We can give some time, talk to the people. I'm closely working in UK with the vulnerable people. Every weekend I spend time with them. Trust me, they just want to talk, and by talking only, you will you will feel after 1 hour they are different person. They just want to help them somebody. So that is very crucial. Sometimes we have to identify the priority of the what kind of we are doing, and so this is individual basis these kind of a project we are dealing not. So that way we are identifying especially the rape and the domestic violence. So and that is my take on this.
Right? Thank you, Ma'am Kalpana, for giving us this insight. And to all our speakers from Arlinda Ramasola, what can you advise for us women of today's new normal to be more competitive and empowered in the society during this world crisis? So maybe we can start with Miss Bella Vu for the younger generation, like girls like you, lady like you. What can you advise?
This question really make me to think back, and I need to use my thinking a lot though. And thank you. So for me, I would give advice like because as I know in around the world, some country there is some place that the woman uh, don't have any power, and I think I would just wanna give advice that I think should be equal to all the gender, and I just want to say that just be yourself, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. It's very relevant, your answer. How about Mom Iroma of Ortube? What can you advise for the women to be empowered in in the community?
Yes, it's unfortunate that the new normal, there are both advantages and disadvantages that the new normal has presented to us. And I am so more, I'm in that school of thought that believes that life is progressive. So whatever life presents to you, you try to build your life. Life is all about change. We have to kind of key into the dynamisms of what this present situation the new normal that we normally call it, presents to us. Social media has made it so much, there is no limitation. The world is a global place. Whatever one wants to achieve, the new normal has already exposed a lot of opportunities for us, that you don't even need to engage in any competition. All you have to do is to do you, and do it perfectly based on what life has presented us. You don't need unhealthy competition. All you need to do is to take life and try as much as possible to key into the patterns of the new normal. Use a lot leverage on this social media, internet, to learn, continue to learn, unlearn, and relearn. That is just it. And you don't need any competition. Come out with your own unique ideas. Don't go and start competing with, because we have different areas that we are created to make impact. So competing with another person will not make you original. Just what is that purpose you want to achieve? And begin to uniquely get inspired ideas on how to push the passion and the purpose. You don't need to compete with anybody. As time goes on, whatever life presents to you, like I said before, don't be discouraged, but keep your focus on. Feed your focus and starve your fears. That is just the rule of thumb. Yes.
Thank you, Mom Irooma, for that inspiring answer. And last, we have Mom Kalpana Kundan. What is your advice for women to be empowered in the community?
Sure. Because I belong to India, and Indian community, the most of the women, they don't take care of the health well. They take care of the health of the family child, but coming to her, she always avoid her health. So I will request them take care of the health, because health is more important than wealth. And this pandemic had taught us, our previous lifestyle was more healthier than the new one. So still, we have to adapt the new lifestyle, but at the same time, we have to practice the good food habit and take care of the health. Also, the positive thing is new normal bring us is social media and online thing, and we can as I told, I always work on project of women empowerment to entrepreneurship. So you can reach out to more people so many ways. I agree with the sister. Don't compete with yourself. So my today should be better than my yesterday. My tomorrow should be better than today. So it's always competition between you to you. So bring the new thing, challenge yourself, leave your comfort zone, and you have to learn from this pandemic, and live with a new normal. And yes, take care of the health. And I pray for everybody to have good health, and with good health we can fight this pandemic situation. And positive thing happen, especially on the social media online, because we are globally family now. We are close together. So and that's the my advice to take care of your health, every woman, please.
Yes, Mom. Absolutely correct. So, once again, we extend our deepest gratitude to our speakers for today, Ma'am Irooma Ofortube, Ma'am Kalpana Kundan, and Miss Bella Wu. Thank you so much for proving to us that even in these times of pandemic, if we are unique, adaptive to changes, alongside we work with communities, we will recover from this pandemic and we will prepare for future, we will be more prepared for future challenges. So we hope to see you again, our dearest speakers, in the next webinars brought by Institute of Global Professionals. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. We hope to see you
Thank
again.
you.
Thank you.
Keep
Thank
safe,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
empowering. Thank you so much. And now we'll proceed with the announcement. From August 7, you will get class materials in every webinar description that's on our website. So YouTube program link and then webinar materials. So every time we enrolled and after the webinar, all the materials will be posted and uploaded in our website. For the Sarah Gurung, thank you very much to our strong speakers. Yes, we are. Are you interested in 1 year international diploma program certificate for free? Institute of Global Professionals will provide you this free international diploma in professional development and management. What you need to do is collect all the certificates from our website from August 10 to August 15. 130 certificates. Please collect all the certificates from the website tripleeduigp.com. Submission link is on the description below. I think we have here the sharer are posting all the links that we needed so we can compile and collect all the certificates so we can have the international diploma certificate. Happy announcement, which is an offer from IGP on the occasion of the anniversary of IGP to all participants for an international diploma certificate. Every government has some rules, like you have to learn 250 hours. That's why we decided to collect certificates from you, which can ensure that you are capable of international diploma certificate. We know that all our programs are now 3 hours, but for a judgment, we will calculate our program on average 2 hours. 130 certificates you have to submit. 260 hours, that means. You are auto applicable for IGP International Diploma Certificates. So that is for the celebration of the anniversary of Institute of Global Professionals. So please ensure all the certificates. We hope that you attended all of the programs. So we will be applicable to international diploma certificates. Don't forget to collect the certificates that will ensure you attended the 260 hours. All the certificates links are now available on our Facebook pin post or top post. Easy access, but don't forget we have the code. Again, all the certificate links are now available on our Facebook. What you have to do so you can have the international diploma, collect all the certificates from our website from August 15, 2020 to August 10, 2021. Submit all the certificates into given link with your full name, profession, designation, and country. Last date of submission, we still have the chance, August 20, 2021. So just collect the 130 certificates so you can have the international diploma program. You can submit all the certificate, and for the submission link, https qr.geopage.link7h9wj link now are available in the comment box. We already received 41,000 plus messages in last 9 days. We started to reply everyone from August 16. So we only have 1 day left so we can comply with the submission of certificates. You're welcome, Paul Cypress. Once again, we have 1 day left to comply. To make IGP anniversary remarkable, we need your support. So to build a powerful IGP learning community, we invite all your friends in this page and group so we can serve more and more people with free education. Facebook page, we already have 55,000 followers, and our target is 100,000 followers. And for the Facebook group, we have now 34,000 members, and the target is 100,000 members. So we can make it more remarkable as we serve this free education to all the professionals, and not only for all the professionals, but to all students as well. Are you looking for an opportunity to work with IGP internationally? Evelyn Ariola Sunico, thank you very much too for watching. If you feel confident to work with IGP as International Organizing Committee board member, you are all welcome. Institute of Global Professionals. This is the complete guideline how to use our website perfectly. Type on the link address www.eduigp.com. Welcome Rosabella Malo and Nazmul Hake. Don't forget to sign in and sign up on eduigp.com. Thank you, Ma'am Charito de la Rosa. If you are new, don't forget to create your account. If you have an account, then log in directly. After that, find the seminar title and get enrolled. Our title is Community Engagement and Empowerment. Type 1 from any one program. If you are new, don't forget to create your account. If you have an account, then log in directly. Type 2 from home page and then sign in. This is the enrollment process. First, click our webinars. Again, tripleeduigp.com, and then from home page, click our webinars. Click all free webinars, free courses coming soon, and awards coming soon. It is already in the website. This is a complete enrollment process posted in the website. From homepage, all upcoming and previous free international webinars are there. Type 4 from homepage, check our webinars. And then type 5, given link. Certification link is now available in comment box and pin comment. It is always available in this program post, Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube. And we have also free courses. And we have international awards brought to you by Institute of Global Professionals. Don't forget the enrollment process coming soon. So we will see each other not only in the international webinar, but we have free courses, free quiz. So we will be empowered with skills and knowledge. Enrollment process, please keep yourself posted by following the FB page of Institute of Global Professionals. We have the trainer's profile. Just click trainer's profile. and become a patron. If you want to support us, just click support us. I know that all of you are already excited with the code, but please be patient. Let us finish all the announcement. Let us join together the Institute of Global Professionals community. Be part of the change that embraces the new modalities of learning. IGP community from Facebook, just click here. And we have in WhatsApp and Telegram as well. So we will be providing different modalities so we can join the IGP community. And we have the IGP community clients too. From homepage, click an arrow so you can see the IGP community clients. IGP, or Institute of Global Professionals, is a globally accredited organization, and we will have the partnership to different globally accredited country as well. IGP is an internationally recognized, globally accredited, and we have reached many countries to share this free knowledge and learning to all of you. And we have the IGP Global Partners. IGP Global Partners. So we have partnership with different countries and MOU Global Partners. Please don't hesitate to contact us. Just follow all the different social media platforms. If you have anything to ask, please feel free to contact us. We will be happy to entertain all your questions. Thank you for always being with us, Ma'am Elvina Nool Montalvo, Ma'am Leia Octoman. And for the certification process, August 19, today's program name is Community Engagement and Empowerment. Step 1. Step 2. Certification link is now available in comment box and pin comment. It is also available in all the program posts, Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube description box. The certification link is www.eduigp.com courses, and the program's title is Community Engagement and Empowerment. You can claim your certificate in two ways: direct link from comment box, pin comment, post description, or if you're not able to click this link, please directly browse www.eduigp.com for all the information together. Find today's program, then the process are the same. Step 3. Browse www.eduigp.com or given link you will redirect in this page of our website. If you're not yet enrolled, please click enroll now. We have also YouTube link so you can watch via YouTube. If you are new, don't forget to create your account, If you have an account, then log in directly. After that, find the seminar title and get enrolled. For today's code, everyone is waiting for the code. August 19. Please take note. Today's program is Community Engagement and Empowerment with the code IGP0000. Remember, without the code, no one is eligible for certificates. With the code, then you can claim your certificates anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by Institute of Global Professionals. Don't forget the code for those who are asking IGP0000. Code for thank you for sharing, Ma'am Ida Ramirez Martinez, Kamarisa Gumabong, thank you for sharing. And King Mo Nyun, thank you also. Just type the certificate code required and then you can get and claim your certificate. Done with my certificate. You're too fast. Paul Cypress. Congratulations, you have your certificate already. Our free international webinar certificate is auto-downloadable in PDF file, so check your device file manager. Sometimes it looks incompleted, which is for your mobile screen sizes, but in PDF file, it is auto-downloadable. If nothing is found in your file manager, please check your browser setting or update your browser, or try with another browser or different gadgets like laptop or desktop. This is an example of ISO verified certificate of Institute of Global Professionals. So all of the certificates will be verified. That's why you need a code. Always welcome, Ma'am Leia Madronio Octoman. You can join all our live programs from Facebook page, Facebook group, YouTube channel, and these are the website. Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube channel. If anyone missed any program due to some unavoidable issues, still you can attend previous webinar with verified certificate. Dear participants, if any problem raised to claim your certificate, please don't hesitate to contact us. If our website is not working very well, don't panic. It's just because of traffic caused by maximum users. So with the code, you can claim your certificates anytime. So don't forget the code for tonight is IGP0000. Our core team members are always ready in comment section to support you to find solutions. Team Customer Service Representative, FB page, Janet Cablao, Cherise Abejo Cabiros. YouTube channel, Calvin Lenato, Joel Danol, Jeffrey Sayag. And FB group, Cherilyn Yamaguchi, Jonas Malingin, and Alfonso Warren Cariaga. Always welcome, Sir Dennis Achuela. Our core team members are always ready in comment section to support you to find solutions. We have the team customer service representatives in FB page, our beautiful young ladies, Mom Charis Abejo Cabiros and Mom Janet Cablao. And for the team customer service representatives, which is ready to support you to find solutions, in FB group, we have Mom Sherilyn Yamaguchi and Sir Jonas Malingen and Sir Alonso Warren Carriaga. Thank you for all your support in IGP. And our team customer service representatives in YouTube channel, Calvin Linato, Joel Danoog, and Jeffrey Sayag. Our team core members are ready to help you anytime. And don't forget, save the date, next webinar, August 20, 2021, with the title Concepts and Components of Quantitative Research with our speakers from the Philippines, Jonathan M. Gamboa and Mark Rostum C. Valentin. Book your seat, please check and confirm our program time. And August 21, Achieving Success Through Innovation, with our speaker, Love Charmaine from United Arab Emirates, Kobus Visser from South Africa, and Christina Scaler from Croatia. If there are some traffic or errors when downloading your certificate, it's all right because some are there are maximum users who's downloading the certificates right now. You can download your certificate tomorrow. There's no deadline as long as you have the code. August 22, Communications and Leadership in the Workplace, with our speakers, Haja Rama Mesalucha and Rochelle P. Salazar from the Philippines. Cerces Cabrejas, database error. It's because of maximum users. Don't worry, you can download that tomorrow. August 23, 2021, Leadership in Education with Dr. Babalboa Fati, Dr. Ruby Bakshi Kurdi, and Martina Kosek from South Africa, Switzerland, and Croatia. August 24, Intervention Strategies for Distance Learning with Mr. Frederick Lapitan, Cristina Canino, and Mr. Alexander De La Cruz from the Philippines. August 25, 2021, Social Emotional Teaching and Learning Management with Rania Lampo, Mo Zuber, and Marina Karitonashvili from Greece, India, and Georgia. August 26, Self Empowerment for Young Professionals with Ma'am Joy Faith Coronado and Ma'am Arnie Balbontin from the Philippines. August 27, 2021, Driving for Success with Dr. Ella Ford Mitra, Dr. Rita Jairad, Adobe Onyekweli, and Vanessa Jacqueline de Cruz from South Africa, India, Nigeria, and Singapore. August 28, 2021, Significant and Dynamic Trends in Education with Ma'am Teresita Rubang Doctor and Mr. Mark Anthony Sedas Pa Alisbo from Thailand. August 29, 2021, Principles of Leading Change with Busisiwe Roberts, Nick Haselum, Aliyah Shabu, Ekta Somera from South Africa and United Kingdom. August 30, 2021, Meeting the Challenges of the New Normal in School Education with Ana Margarita Agaw-Agaw and Maida Languyan Kadong from the Philippines. August 31, Young Leaders Changing the World. Wow, we have impressive young speakers. Dr. Daksha Ramjawan, Emily Nguyen, Joshua Kelly Chetty, Anna Wang from South Africa, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. Redefining Education, save the date, September 1, with Mrs. Vimi Jolly and Mrs. Jaswinder Sethi from India. September 2, 2021, the importance of developing the skills of young people with Dr. Sholi Mukherjee, Dr. P. Ratna Maharjan, and Gloria Muhale from India, Nepal, and Lesotho. September 3, importance of co-curricular activities in teaching and learning process with Maud Zuber, Jaminda Shamilika, and Dr. R. Jamuna from India and Sri Lanka. September 4, 2021, the importance of education in society with Dr. Elizabeth Jean Oliva Gagnon, Dr. Aisha Ol Adan, and Nikki Faith. Always welcome Mr. A.K. Adhikari. And September 5, 2021, Educators' Time and Performance Management with Sajimun Thekal Joseph and Anvi from Oman and India. Thank you so much, Ma'am Julie Tiberio Valencia. And September 5, 2021, Technology of the Future in Education, Advantages and Challenges with Olivera Tadik, Dr. Javed Khan, and Nada Ratkovic from India and Croatia. September 6, 2021, Social Empowerment Through Education and Entrepreneurship with Dr. Cortesia Kowan, Advocate Dr. Nuport Damhia, and Manju Gautam. And September 7, 2021, ICT Uses in Everywhere with Nidhi Jain, Yogesh Sonawane, and Harsha Kavan from India. September 8, 2021, Productivity and Time Management with Dr. Rani Ward, Biabachecheg Namardak, and Dilana from United States, Mongolia, and Nigeria. September 9, 2021, 21st Skills in Education and Integration of Technology with Irena Biba, Lindita Loha, and Durata Kuka from Albania. Thank you for staying with us, Ma'am Arni Jose. And September 11, Supporting Learning Through Interactive Learning Tools with Mr. Arturo De Leon, Sir Buenavides Gerundio Jr., and Norman Laines from the Philippines. And September 13, Research Methodology and Literature Review with Rex A. Lim and Felix Arcilia Jr. from the Philippines. And September 15, Impact of Quality Education in a New Normal with Ms. Jennifer Fajardo and Mr. Christian Espinoza Aquino from the Philippines. And we have September 17, 2021, Financial Education with Dr. Adrian Joy Arancia, Pauline Villanueva, and Dr. Jericho Ecija from the Philippines. I'm happy to mention all the members' name also, Ka Marisa Gumapong. I'm happy mentioning all your comments. And for September 19, 2021, Psychosocial Issues of Students from with our speakers, Maud Zuber, Ms. Sasha Kaluri, and Dr. R. Hamuna from India and Australia. September 24, 2021, Character Formation and Educational Leadership with Arlene Picones Paralejas and Nelson Balyaran Sepato from the Philippines. September 25, Learning Across Areas of Math, Social Studies, and Assessment from Ma'am Rosaline Padisha, Sir Paul Mark Mohammed Amir Andres, and Ms. Ma'am Jovi Hinampas from the Philippines. And September 27, English Literature and Psychology Role in Education, with our speakers from the Philippines, Mr. Aaron Malyari and Gadison Dolfo. So don't forget to save all the dates of all the upcoming webinars. Feed your skills, innovation, inspire, and impact. Brought to you by Institute of Global Professionals. Please take note with the certificate code IGP 0000. Don't worry, you can claim your certificates anytime tomorrow. You got your certificate. Congratulations, Ma'am Evelyn Ariola Sumiko. And here it is. We are empowered again, and we feel valued and engaged as we attend this webinar session brought by Institute of Global Professionals. Remember, empowering communities not only start with the community, but we should empower ourselves first so we can create power and other community members. Let us always develop a positive attitude, set reasonable goals, use positive self talk, be assertive, and surround yourself with positive people. Maybe there are a lot of things that we cannot control, but we can control how we think. Remember, don't be discouraged. So, what really matters is we're trying to get through our everyday situation. So, knowledge seekers, thank you again for joining us. Please leave a review, check in, and recommend on our page, the Institute of Global Professionals, and spread the information to your friends and community. Don't forget to collect your e certificate from our website mentioned below. Don't forget the code IGP 0000. Let us totally engage. Though this year brought us to an unbelievable battle because of pandemic, it is how we handle this situation. Let's remain focused and optimistic no matter what. Let us brave the pandemic and adapt the changes. And let's empower ourselves with great attitude and positivity. Once again, I am your host, Lersha L. Pelaez from New Era University, Quezon City, Philippines. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye and good night and good day. Bye.